everyone. Welcome to Throat Chakra today. This is a very important chakra, as I've said with all of them, but this one's really important for its unique characteristic in that it is our place of expression. And expression is so important to the human experience. So before I jump into that, throat chakra, again, right in our throat here, represented by the color blue, turquoise. I've got my blue on. And like I said, this place is our voice of expression, our place to state in some form who we are in the world and where we fit. And even as we're growing and becoming and learning exactly what that is, it's about us expressing and having an outlet to get that out as we move along, expressing the truth that come from our heart and getting them out there, because the more expressive we are in compassion, let me clarify that, when we can express in compassion and understanding and unconditional love, whether it be our sovereign yeses or our sovereign nos, and creating those boundaries, that allows us to really gain a good foothold and a steady stance within our sense of self. The throat chakra is deeply connected to our sense of self. And so you can start to see, as we've been going through these chakras, how they are all connected, right? They're separate pieces, but they run as a whole. So let me go back to the sovereign yeses and nos. We often, if our throat chakra is pretty closed off, we feel like we can't express very well. We may fear expressing as well. Or when we do express, we may not be expressing what it is we actually mean to say. And that's really important, because when you use your sovereignty, your truth, and you express either a yes or a no, or your statement, it's important that you are expressing the fullness of it, not kind of like trying to lay it down gently. And there's ways we can express something kindly, but when it is of importance, right? When it is of a truth that needs to be said, it is so important to explain it clearly and concisely, because that gives that outlet for that to come out of your body. Because what happens is, oftentimes we will have energies coming in and we're filtering them through our body, whether they be because of something we have done, seen, or witnessed, or something that has happened to us, or something that is going on in the world, like what's happening right now. We process them through our physical bodies, and then we need to move them to a place where they can come out or be utilized. And the throat chakra is really there for us to express from. So we need to do that. But again, we need to express in the form of kindness and clarity and those kinds of things. When we are expressing in anger, that doesn't help your throat chakra. It comes out harsh, and the frequency is really challenging to that chakra. So again, it has to be processed and filtered through the heart chakra to come out in a place of peace. When you speak from that undercurrent, like we talked about in the heart chakra, then you speak in a flow that can reach other people, and it can be received in a place where it's non-threatening. So things like speaking, humming, singing, or chanting really help to open up the throat chakra. And you can do that quietly. It doesn't mean you have to take your microphone and belt it off your roof, although right now during this pandemic, people might find that really entertaining. But things also, if you are not at a place where you enjoy making sounds, because some people actually don't want to make sound yet from their throat chakra, it's too revealing. So if you're in that place, even journaling or creating vision boards, things that get your thoughts and your feelings out, especially if you can do it by words, which again is why journaling is really effective, that also helps to bring it out. And then movements like Tai Chi, Qigong, dance, and yoga. Again, as we move into these upper chakras require sometimes a more delicate approach to getting things out. Not always. For some, yelling will help to open up that chakra. But when the yelling comes from a place of power and standing your ground for self, that's beneficial. And I'm talking about like yelling in a room by yourself. Right? Yelling at someone to tear them down does, again, the opposite effect in your throat chakra. So again, it has to come from power or a place of power within that is peaceful. And also oils like chamomile, gardenia. And as I was writing some of this out and going through some things before I did this video, Spirit really emphasized that apparently ylang ylang is the best one. It was pretty funny. I was just starting into throat chakras and they're like, hey, by the way, tell them ylang ylang is the actual oil. That's the best one. So just jump to that. So I give you that from them. And also the musical note G. That is going to be the most grounding to open up that chakra. So I wish you guys well, and we'll see you soon.